I'm not sure this is the best background for this wig. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are not new, thank you for stopping back. So happy to have you. In this video, I am doing a demo tutorial on how to cut a synthetic wig, and I use this beautiful blue ombre wig from Kryssma. The original review on this wig is up on my channel, and in this one, I'm going to show you like step by step how I cut the wig, and then at the end, I'm also going to do a short update on the wig as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, stay tuned. I'm gonna get started first with the clips and the voiceover tutorial, and then I'll come back and we will talk about how this wig has lasted and all of the updates that you may want to know.
First thing I did was separate the hair equally on each side, and then I went through and just combed it out to make sure that there were no knots and it was laying flat. I then took the long layer and used that as a measurement to start cutting up to that layer. This is one of the reasons why I like these layered wigs, because it makes it easy to identify where you can cut. Then after I cut, I went through and brushed it to make sure that I wasn't missing any random pieces, and went through and cut whatever needed to be evened out. I flipped up my background, the sparkly ones, so that you could see the hair a little bit better. And what you also don't see is that I am standing on a stool so that I can see the hair in the mirror in front of me. I then repeated the process of brushing the hair out and ensuring that there weren't any rogue pieces, and just continued to do that until it was even. Now I'm just showing you the difference between the cut side and the non-cut side, and then I basically just went through the other side and repeated the exact same process. The scissors that I'm using are actually some very sharp sewing scissors, and because this is synthetic fiber, not actually hair, I find these to really get a nice clean cut on these fibers. Once I felt like I was finished, I actually went and reparted the hair and brushed it all out, just to make sure that everything was even and that I didn't miss anything. And lastly, I just trimmed up any pieces that I missed, made sure that they were even, and I was done.
Now that you've seen how I cut this wig, this is how she turned out. This is actually one of my first wigs. Some of my first wigs in general were the Kryssma wigs. I love Kryssma wigs. I wore her so much. I wore her out a ton of times. I wore her to work. I just wore this wig so much. I'm so actually surprised. I just love this blue color. I just felt like to wear her all the time, it was a little bit too long for two reasons. These Kryssma wigs that are in this texture and that 24-inch length can be kind of weighty. So in a regular everyday situation, it was fine, but like I was wearing her out and stuff and it was starting to be too heavy. I still feel like she's at like a 20-inch length, and I think that's a great length. I have all the hair, not all of it, most of the hair to the front right now. I do like her long, but at a more reasonable length. But I do like that the Kryssma wigs are sometimes like that 22 and 24-inch. My cat is walking on the wigs that I'm about to update. Nice. I do like that they're at that 22 and 24-inch length, because you can sort of customize the length. You can always go shorter, but you can't go longer. So there you have it. But other than that, she has really lasted well. I actually, once I take her off, I'm going to wash her for the first time. I've not even washed her, and I still feel like you can see the beautiful luster on this wig. Just added a little bit more powder to the part. So I do think that this wig has really, really lasted. Wig cap is comfortable. The one thing I will caution, not even just like a caution, but just so you know, that that's BB walking on the wigs. My cat. Awesome. I just want to caution you that Kryssma wig caps are kind of large, and they do have like sort of this stretchy mesh on the inside, which is awesome. But when you wear it, it can stretch a little bit, and then you just have to go back in and sort of readjust the adjustable straps and just like keep that in mind. And you may need to like get a wig grip at some point. But that's sort of the only like con I have, which is not even a really big con, because I feel like most wigs actually skew a little smaller than they do bigger. So if you are someone who really has a hard time finding a wig that fits comfortably and it's not too snug and things like that, Kryssma may be a great way to go. So outside of that, I love this wig. I 100% recommend it. There's a lot of wigs that are the same sort of wavy style. I think I have a brown wavy wig from Kryssma. It's a similar wig, just a different coloring. So any of those wigs that look like this in the stock photo, I think would be great for anyone, and they are wonderful, and the hairlines are great and all of that jazz. So if you have any additional questions about this wig, let me know. If I reviewed a Kryssma wig that you haven't seen an update on and you would like to, you can put that down below, or any other wig in general. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Please do it now. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe, hit the bell. Just do it, do it, do it. And you will not be disappointed. I will see you and you and you in my next video. Bye.